Hi, I'm Jason with Blackmagic Design, and today we're going to be going over some of the new features in DaVinci Resolve 12.5. DaVinci Resolve 12.5 has over 250 new features and over 1,000 enhancements, and we're going to talk about a few of them right now. One of the first features that we have in the edit side is power bins. Power bins let users keep clips in bins across all projects. So any project that you open, your clips will be waiting for you in power bins. We also have the ability to use display names for your clips in their bins, so you don't have to view them under their native camera names. Additionally, we have a lot of rearrangement with our trim tools. We have completely redesigned edit, trim, timeline, and clip tools so that you have quick access to all of our trim and editing, timeline and clip operations in an easy to see and understand menu. We also actually have a brand new retiming tool. So you can right click on any clip to get into your retime controls. And as you can see, we have a speed ramp right here. I can right click again and I can open up into the retime curve editor, which gives us a very slight ramp from the beginning to the end of the clip. Going up is going forwards in time, going down is going backwards in time. And you can take these speed ramp points to manipulate the direction of time you're going in the clip and the direction of the speed that you're going in. Additionally, all of these points have Bezier handles, so you can make very nuanced edits within retiming your clips. One of the other great new features we have is Fusion Connect. Now we have a direct link between DaVinci Resolve and Blackmagic Fusion, so you can take your shots, import them into Fusion, apply your visual effects in Fusion, and have them waiting for you back in Resolve when you open Resolve back up. It's a live link between Resolve and Fusion, and we're very excited about it. Over on the color side, we have a lot of enhancements, including a lot of new features, including HDR. You can now view your scopes in terms of nits instead of IRE, so you have a nit-based view on your scopes. We have new features in Resolve Color Management for new HDR color spaces, including the ability to separate your gamut from your gamma in DaVinci Resolve Color Management. Additionally, you can select your HDR mastering for a specific amount of nits based on what monitor and what system you're working on at your suite. So we have some really great features also in the color page in DaVinci Resolve 12.5. One of the things that colorists are really going to like is the ability to click within selected clips. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight selected clips right now, and I'm going to choose selected clips. So let's go ahead and highlight 3 other clips before this one that all have the same color grade applied. So now that you can see we have these 4 clips, normally this is a great way to view multiple clips at the same time that can play back at the same time. But what I want to do right here is actually be able to click on these quadrants, and as you can see down here in the timeline, I'm actually selecting these different clips as I'm clicking within selected clips right here. So on this clip is obviously way too bright, so I can go ahead, I'll add a node, and I'll bring the highlights down in that clip to better match. And if I decide that this clip needs a little bit more saturation, I can do that. I can easily make this clip a little bit cooler. And those are some of the great ways that colorists have faster tools available in the new color tools in Resolve 12.5. Something else that we're really excited about is our new temperature and tint sliders. So in the primary page, right here, when you go down to page number 2, in your primaries, you can see that we have temperature and tint sliders. These are really wonderful algorithms that we've written for this version of the software, and as you can see, you have great, easy control over quickly adjusting the color temperature of your clips. Additionally, we have tint controls, so you can control tints as well. Some of the other things we're really excited about in Resolve 12.5 are our new effects that we call Resolve FX. Let's create a new node. And as you can see, in the Open FX tab, we've included Resolve FX, a bunch of brand new effects that you can drag and drop onto any node. Some of my favorites are film grain, so you can highlight film grain, highlight it over a clip, and as you can see now, we have presets for 8mm, 16mm, 35mm. You can choose the different types of composite types. You can choose the opacity, the softness, the saturation, the texture. So whatever kind of film grain look you want, you can easily apply those. Additionally, we have lens blurs. So you can easily choose the strength, curvature, rotation, chroma shift, highlights, and blend of a lens blur. And my other favorite is lens flare. Now that we have lens flares, we have a whole different bunch of presets. I'm going to go ahead and select Modern Sci-Fi. I will make it a little bit smaller. You can adjust the size here. And what we can do now is actually take advantage of our single point tracking system. So if I want to add a lens flare right in the top corner of the clip right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to track this lens flare in the tracker page. But instead of the traditional cloud tracker that we've used in the past, we can actually now have a tracker specifically built for Resolve FX, which uses our brand new point tracker. So what I'm going to be able to do is click on this point, and I'm actually going to be able to add a single point, which is something that users requested from our software. So let's go ahead and place that on the edge of this rock right here, and we'll go ahead and we'll track forward. And just like that, the lens flare is tracked using our single point tracker mode. That's another really exciting new feature in Resolve 12.5. Additionally, we have some really great features with node trees themselves. Now I can copy and paste nodes between each other within the node tree itself. I can go ahead and hit I can click Command and Drag to drag nodes from one to the other within the node tree. And there's a whole bunch of other new features involving node trees that you can see when you download the software. In every clip, we have the ability to start HDR mode on a singular node. So if you right-click and create HDR mode, you have enhanced features at an HDR toolset that you'll be able to view if you're viewing within an HDR workflow on a HDR monitor. And again, with over 250 new features and over 1,000 enhancements, DaVinci Resolve 12.5 is available today as a public beta, available at our website, blackmagicdesign.com.